fours now. It's all been ones and twos, so probably boxing to a game plan.
Now Calvo is raging and looking to wage war with Hamed. He'll have watched what Marco Antonio Barrera did. He doesn't have the technical ability of the high-class Mexican. But he has caught Hamed enough to keep those questions being posed about the Hamed defense.
Well, I think that's always been there, the fact that, he relies on his reflexes. He's got a very different style than orthodox, but a fighter who's sharp can find glaring gaps in that defense.
Hamed going through this little idiosyncratic thing of his, of looking at the opponent's feet, not catching his eyes at all, and then throwing the punch like that, a right hand which Calvo walked straight onto, but he absorbed that one as well. What is he made of? Metal, this fellow?
Well, he's definitely got a good chin. He's took some heavy punches, but still looking pretty alert in there.
And there's that uppercut, a trademark shot of Hamed's. It looks as if he's gathering some momentum here and providing a little more devil. The punches being thrown with increasing menace.
Well, I think that's what the crowd want to see. They want to see him throw a few more shots, put their combinations together. Look like he's trying to get Calvo out of there.
Calvo with the left jab, but he's no kind of puncher, Calvo. He's a pea-shooter puncher, really. Doesn't have the power, you would think, to trouble any world-class featherweights. I think that's the trouble, why we've heard the booing. Hamed made his reputation blasting people out explosively, and I think people are a bit surprised to see him playing the boxing stylist almost. Oh, a right hand, and no, it wasn't a knockdown. There was a right hand thrown into. Hamed gets up and goes through a little play-acting routine of wobbly legs, a la Bruce Grobbelaar almost. But it was a slip.
What he did do there was he leapt in and his feet slipped away from him, but that was dangerous. He could have been caught when he leapt in like that.
Hamed can't douse the fire of Calvo. He's come here with a lot of belief. Now the crowd like this a bit better as the action hots up. To all this is strange, isn't it?
Yeah, they want more. They want to see better stuff from Hamed. He's missing with shots. He's trying to do, and he's threatening a lot, but he's not doing a great deal.
He's talking to his dad. He's gone over to chat to his dad between the rounds. He's pretty pumped up now. Let's have a look at that incident again. Calvo throws a right hand. I don't think it landed, though, and Hamed just slipped over.
Yeah, Hamed's feet just slipped away from him, probably water in the Calvo corner.
Yeah, thin air shot from Calvo. It was a bit of an optical illusion. He's getting fired up now, Hamed. He wants to get on with this. He doesn't want a minute's break. Round 8. Not many people thought this would go this far. He's doing his own version of famous old Ali shuffle. Not so much the prince these days, I guess, Glenn, more like the sort of featherweight king in exile, isn't he?
Yeah, more so like that. But still, there's a lot of missing with the Hamed shots. He's not really getting the punches on that we've come to expect in the past. Again, leaping in with a big left hook and missing.
There was the attempted uppercut, but maybe not with quite that same hand speed that might have been there maybe 6 years ago. trying to shut the boos of the crowd out of his mind. Every time he attacks and starts throwing shots, they get all animated again and stop booing. See the Monday morning headlines already saying that Hamed made very heavy weather of it.
Well, he's not doing it in his normal fluent way. He's did some good stuff early. He's tried to threaten to pick it up, hasn't been able to do that. And I think there will be some criticism.
This is not quite the statement he would have been looking to make on his return.
No, I think he'd want to say he was back. He was back in good fashion and ready for the next challenges out there, but this is not really the statement that he wanted.
It's been good to a point. There have been plenty of jolting shots. The jab has worked well, but maybe not enough combination punching to follow it. But isn't he allowed one night to work off the rust?
Of course he is. You know, you've got to give him that. You know, it's been a long time out of the ring, coming off a loss. You know, with the best will in the world, anybody needs to get themselves back.
Heads almost banging together there. There could have been a nasty cut. Calvo, who does his training at the Rayo Vallecano gym in Madrid. He's a big Atletico Madrid fan. He wouldn't have been too happy to see the bitter rivals Real with the Champions League in Britain the other night up in Glasgow. And he gets through another round without too much difficulty. Now I just wonder what Naseem Hamed is making of the reaction of the fans tonight, which is very much part of the story.
Of course, now that I would imagine frustration will be starting to creep in. Almost half his punches have landed, still pretty accurate.
That's all. What's all about? We got to go, baby. Go around, baby. Go around. I want to throw a little bit of water over your head, right? Oh, I love that.
See, I think it rocked his self-belief to the core, losing to Pereira. This is a man who said he would never lose. He could not see that he would ever be beaten, but he was beaten, and he's had to reassess, and I think that's why he was away so long.
Yeah, I think it does take time to come to terms with that.
Don't fall asleep on me a little bit there, okay? Don't fall asleep on me for nothing, all right? Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Go have some fun.
Round 9.
Well, Oscar Suarez seems happy enough.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what they're working on themselves. Maybe a bigger picture, a bigger plan, and this is part of it.
It's definitely that Hamed is looking to evolve a new strategy based on smarter boxing. Whether it's quite the finished article yet is pretty much open to question, and there's no doubt that if Marco Antonio Pereira or Eric Morales are watching this, and they probably are somewhere, they won't be losing too much sleep. Which is not to say that Hamed down the line can't come back. I think one of the problems, you know, that he's got, though, is his whole style was based on power, speed and reflexes. The power's going to stay, but the speed and reflexes are going to dull a little with age, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. And you know, also when you've had a loss, your opponents then get a lot more belief that, you know, they can beat you. The invincibility goes, and you know, that's a big thing. We saw that in the past with people like Tyson. You know, they fear a lot of opponents, and when that's gone, all of a sudden you just come down a peg or two.
Here and there the timing's just been a little amiss too from Hamed. Trying to whip in the left hand too, which I don't think it's helped him an awful lot boxing in this atmosphere either.
Well, yeah, I must say, in the atmosphere at the beginning was